is good, my people, my peeps? How are you guys doing today? I hope that you all will come on in the room and join me for this live. I have been on a little hiatus. I took a little break, but we are back in business. The boss is back in town. I'm back, y'all. How about it? I want to talk to you guys about something that I have seen. I know this series, we talk about leave black women alone. Leave black women alone, please. If you go your way, go your way. Okay? But I want to make a disclaimer really quick. Why this series is on one of my playlists. It is a playlist. If you missed any of the episodes, I implore you to go back and check them out. Okay. But before I get into this episode 8, which we'll be talking about war, huh, what is it good for? And AI. Before we dive deep into that, I want to just give a disclaimer regarding these episodes, this series rather, on Leave Black Women Alone. I have been truly, I don't know if it's been a mission, basically. It's been a mission to try to really stop or try to avert what was coming down the pipeline, right? This is just a disclaimer uh, for this series because I saw it coming. I saw it coming with, the rise of the red pill community, and I saw the division coming with with everything dealing with the separation and the more degradation of our families, Black families, I am referring to. And I saw the poison that was put into the Kool-Aid and tried to forewarn you, please do not drink the Kool-Aid, Black men. Because the agents that were placed on these internet streets and cloaked as Black men were really stoking the flames, sweetening the pot of poison to divide our families. That has been done since your forefathers were brought here. For most of you, if you call or know that you are indigenous or not indigenous, but if you know you were brought here through this transatlantic slave, okay, the cattle that they thought they had within us as Black folks to come work their land. Okay, the number one thing that they did was divide the family to tear down that structure. And so when I saw that was happening again, and it's been happening. They've never stopped. They have never stopped. Okay, because they know us together we are strong, and divided, what we are weak. And so this red pill, this manosphere, all of that came out and really did a doozy on our community. Boy, did I see it coming, and I tried to forewarn. Now, these series are to say, at this point in time, we are here, and the damage has been done. Can it be resolved? Can we, fix what has been broken? I can't say for sure. All I can say is that these series that I do, Leave Black Women Alone, are geared to men who constantly want to come on these internet streets and degrade Black women while in pursuit of, um, while in pursuit of their other preferred, their preferred. When you are in pursuit of a new car or a new house, you go out, you just look for that house, right? You look for whatever tickles your fancy. Okay? What I can't understand, and I'm just going to be an army of many, because it's not just me. A lot of Black women are tired of hearing you complain about us because you've drank, yet and still, profess your dedication, your love, and your wealth, if you have any, um, to offer that up to the other nation of women. Go forth, my brothers. This is where this episode is about. For those brothers, not the ones who stand with us, not the ones who know the strength of having an intact Black home, Black love. Okay? I'm talking to the brothers who always got to open their dusty, rusty lips and have something negative to say about the Black women. You don't have to call our names no more. You don't have to say what you like. We don't care what you like. Just go get what you like and be happy. But they can't, because they want to make the money off of the Black woman. What? Yes. You see, their podcast would not be successful without talking about the Black woman. I am going to, before I get too in depth, we need to go ahead and do a little housekeeping. Okay, so I want to check some audio really quick. Make sure we are cooking with grease, okay? So, like I was saying, as I do some housekeeping, hold on, it might be easier. Welcome in, welcome in. Welcome in. I will read your comments in a few minutes. Okay, so y'all give me a second. Excuse me for dropping my doggone mouse. Hold on. I'm just gonna check to make sure the audio is popping. All right. All right. All right, y'all. So we're cooking with grease. All right. Let me see what y'all saying down here. Welcome in to one and all. Why do they all have 4 kids with 4 different guys? Oh, this look at just because you got a white man's avatar, I know you was a brother, most likely. I know you a brother. Let me put you right on up here, sir. Gonna give you some shine. I know you're a brother. Y'all can't fool us. With you're putting on these avatars. Yeah, some of y'all be using women avatars and be straight up men. Okay, but I'll address that later if I feel like it. Okay, because that's really not the conversation. Stick to the topic. Okay, stick to the topic. Can you do that? Okay. Hello, welcome in. Glad you have joined us. So, like I was saying, these series are for the Black men who have just they said they they're done with the Black women because their preference is the other nation of women. And all I'm saying is that's fine. That's all fine. But you see, those brothers can't make a dime on the internet without us. Their podcast would sink to the bottom of the ocean without mentioning the Black woman. They can go and get the other nation of women, right? And they can love them. They can do whatever, floats their boat. But the thing is, they cannot stop mentioning the Black woman and their hate for the Black woman, right? And their reasonings for why they want to go get the other nation of women. But we don't care anymore. We really don't care to hear it. We just want y'all to go be happy. But then y'all are mad because we say, go be happy. Pick the nation of woman you want. That makes them even more infuriated. It really does. It's really like a psychosis really going on. You see, they want the other nation of women. True that. Yes, they do. But they still got to keep some kind of attachment to the Black woman. And that attachment, whether if they talk about how many degrees she has and she don't need, why did she go to college for this and that, and just all the negative things that they've heard from Kevin Samuels and the other Red Pill crew, right? But the only reason they say that once again is so they can keep their podcast afloat. That is it, and that is all. Okay, my friends? Just like your government. We said we were going to sit it out this time. When the elections came rolling around, we, Black women, said we were done. We weren't going to march. And that's around that time, we were saying too, we were done with all of you Black men that had so much hate in your heart for us. Okay, do you? We bidded you farewell. And for the Black men who saw what was coming down the pike and wanted to stand with us, we welcomed them just like they welcomed us, right? Yeah, we did. And we said, we're sitting this out. You all go vote for who you wanted to vote for. Okay? Y'all remember, they were so mad. They were so mad. You put Trump into office. Yes, you did, Black men. And now I see it's so hilarious. It's almost diabolical, though. It's almost diabolical that you Black men were so happy because you thought you were part of the true patriarchy, which was set up by your oppressors. You thought that you were part of that team. You finally had made it, and hey, this election, we're on board. This election, we in the building. That's what you Black men thought. But now it's so funny how you see what's coming down the pike and you're changing your tune. Your stations and your platforms are Donald Trump this and Donald Trump that. And look what Donald Trump is doing, you Black men. That's what you're doing now. You don't know how to stand on business. I'm not talking to the ones who do. I'm talking to the flip-floppers. The ones that don't know how to steer their own. They're not the captain of their own boat. They can't journey out into the sea, into the oceans, and navigate from here to there without being blown this way and that way. Right? Because they truly do not know how to stand on business. Those are the Black men, the ones who came running from the Red Pill crew when they started to see how that started to crumble. When Fresh and Fit and all those other people start losing their channel, Tommy Sotomayor and all them, they start losing their channels from that mess, that poison you were pumping into Black men's minds, young folks at that. Oh, a lot of y'all came running and started trying to change your channels. Yeah, you did. Try to get into the politics, talk about politics and this and that, but you still kept the negative aspects of Black women on the tip of your tongue. because you couldn't make no money without mentioning how horrible us Black women are, right? You still can't make money on any of these platforms without mentioning how horrible the Black women are. I dare you. Start a channel, start a new platform without mentioning Black women at all. You can't, and the government cannot leave Black women alone. Because they know how powerful and how strong we are. And they'd rather have us on their team and destroy you and your mind. That's been always the plan, Black man. You might say, Etheria's talking out the side of her neck. She doesn't know what she's talking about. Really? So we, like I explained to you, we said we were standing down during this past election, right? And we did. We did. And for me, and let me make another disclaimer. I know the game that's being played. I didn't vote for either or. But you Black men, you were so mad at Black women. You even were so mad that even the ideal of a woman and that she had melanin was running for office. You ran over there to Donald Trump, President Trump, didn't you? And voted. Show you did. Was happy to wear your little red Nagas hats. Your Nagas hats, right? Your Nagas hats. Not MAGA, you're a NAGA. Yeah, you was wearing them NAGA hats. Because you was mad at women, and then this woman had a little melanin, daddy, Jamaican, mama, Indian, Black. You know how it is in America. They used to say one drop of Black. Oh, you was Black. You ran and you supported somebody is running you through the ringer, who done dropped bombs, y'all heard about the strikes? I didn't have to come on here because I knew y'all was gonna get plenty of news about that. Y'all need to hear that from me. But y'all done heard about it, right? What President Trump has done. War. Oh, good God. What is it good for? Right? Hello, Alexandria. How you doing, sister? Glad you are in the building. That's what's up. Y'all heard about it. It's war on everybody's lips these days, right? We sat down and we said, this is not our fight. But your government in this new AI, well, they're going to force Black women to participate. That's right. You might want to know what I'm talking about, and I'm going to get to it. Hold on, I just need to do a quick systems check. Make sure we still in the building. So I need you to go ahead and hit the thumbs up as you come in the building. Go ahead and hit the thumbs up. And if you like this channel, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. This is only one series. I have some other ones that I do have in the kitchen, cooking it up, some new things so you can bite on, get some knowledge. But I wanted to show you. But nowadays, people, the copyright and all that fair use is not fair. So I'm not going to try to get hit with a copyright strike or none of that. So I'm just going to have to let you listen to what your government did soon after they struck. They started this war. They use Black women as propaganda. Always, right? Okay, hold on for a minute. Hold on, let me get this queued up just right. Hold your horses. They use Black women propaganda. Why wouldn't they use a why wouldn't they use a white man or, white woman as their war propaganda. Because Black women set it out. We set it out from voting for Donald Trump or Kamala. Or some of them went and voted for Kamala. We set it out. We set it out. We said we was not picking up a post, poster board, poster board, any of that to march down nobody's streets. And we didn't march nowhere. And they mad. So your government, just like you Black men that can't leave us alone, say you want to leave us alone, but really you can't because you keep us on. Oh my God. Exandria, girl. Oh my gosh. Thank you. My goodness. I wish I was on my other. Oh my gosh. Thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. Exandra just sent a sister $100, y'all. Let's give it up for Exandra, girl. Woo! Oh, that shocked me when I seen it come through. Thank you so much. Put her back up here so y'all can see. Let's give her another hand clap for that $100 donation. I appreciate it. Oh gosh, that's awesome. Yes, honey. Oh my goodness. Yeah, thank you. I want you to listen to it because I'm not going to put somebody else's work stand about, uh, YouTube and fair use and all that because they tripping. They be trying to hit videos down because, yeah, I ain't the one. I ain't even got my channel ain't popping like that, and they try to get me with take a video down. I hurried up and took it down too. So I could get I might need to go to get some tutoring for the YouTube streets if I'm gonna be on here for real. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, let's get to it. They didn't use others. They didn't use no white woman. They didn't use no white man. Soon as the strikes happen, who did they pull out the works? I'm this video around so y'all can see it because I'm tempted to show you. Listen first, okay? What did that voice sound like? Did that sound like a white and did it sound like a sister? I'm gonna have to just Jimmy rig this real quick. You know, I'm gonna have Jimmy rig this real quick so y'all can see. Use the sister. Soon as you get excited, we did it. Now we want peace, 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 but there will not be any peace. Right? But I'm just bringing this out because I want you to understand the strength of they have to use a black woman. Proper, right? Look at it one more time, y'all. Let's look at it one more time. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So we have, let's go back. We have some people that was just talked about.
Focuses on content like this. AI is a very powerful tool. It's very helpful in many ways. But when it's used like this, it doesn't just as just people on the internet, whole, as a collective whole, it changes our perception of reality. And I know a lot of us take, media literacy for granted. But I think that's a really important area that people need to brush up on or introduce to those, especially some of our parents that may not realize stuff like this is fake.
That's right. It's fake. It wasn't no black woman talking about they hit their new. That was AI. Okay? But why they chose to use a black woman? Yeah. To uplift the United States. But let me show you what they did for you black men.
Get the
Using
heat.
AI.
I'm staying cool with my solar fan hat. This thing isn't just blocking the sun. These little fans are creating a personal, bug-free breeze. Out in these fields, when the sun is blazing, this hat is an absolute must-have. It's not just a hat. It's a game changer for staying comfortable. And hey, Father's Day is coming up. This is the ultimate gift for any hardworking dad. Grab yours in the TikTok shop below.
And this is why I don't like AI. This is why you're using African Americans in bondage to sell a hat. But black folks can't even say.
Pause for the cause. You see that black man? They're using the black woman as the hero, the strength of the nation. We hit their nukes. Now it's time for peace. Well, back in the cotton fields, black man. Go on, turn in. I just want to give y'all, okay? That when I'm talking on this platform, black love, because I love black love. And I love who you love. You want to love somebody, go do you. Please do you. All I'm saying is keep your hate and your disdain for the black woman out of your mouth, off your lips. Stop trying to make money off of us. Because we are the blueprint. You heard me? We are the blueprint. And your government knows it too. That's why we the new Top Gun. That's why they wanted to portray us as the ones on the front line. AI is dangerous, my people, my peeps. And as I sit here, and like I tried to forewarn before, when I saw, you know, I'm about to do something real quick here. So y'all give me a minute. Okay. As I seen before, I seen Kitten Samuels and all this red pill and all that. And I knew it was really hinder what we was really trying to rebuild as Black families, you know? This AI coming down the pike, since we chose as real human beings with flesh and a soul, Black women, to stand down, sit this one out. Well, they say they got something for us. They gonna use the Black woman's image anyway. Oh yeah, they gonna use the Black woman's image anyway. And the first thing they chose to do, they chose. I'm sitting here. I'm trying to make you a mod. I'm trying to do two things at once, y'all. So y'all bear with us, sister. Now, they're going to use the Black woman for many things, right? They're going to use the Black woman for many things without our consent. You see, there are women like me, not only here on YouTube, but on other platforms who have been and still are out here saying, Black men, look, stop all this negative talk, because the war is getting real vicious. Okay? The war is getting real vicious amongst us. And they know that we're out here trying to repair our own homes with channels like mine and other channels. Okay? They know that. Hello, welcome in the building, Carmel, Kim. They know that. And they said, "Oh, the Black woman don't want to come and fight on our behalf." You know how you Black men got mad when we got hoodwinked and we walked in the feminine movement. You so mad at your grandmas and moms back then that got right. But now the Black woman done woke up and said, "No, we ain't fight for nobody. Y'all don't, Black men over here don't want us." They say they going for the other nation. And then this person, you know, the government, they done made the Black man even more mad at us and put us all on Front Street. Say, yeah, we had got your Black one, we hoodwinked her, because she was always working. We done made the Black man think that she was at home, you know, baking cookies and, you know. No, we was always, well, we was the maids baking the cookies for, you know, the lie and the false narrative that they have a lot of our Black men thinking that they have, you know, they want us back in the kitchen. Honey, we've been in the fields, the kitchen, out in the barn. We've been everywhere. We ain't never stopped working. Well, this time we said, you know what? We tired. We done. We gonna sit this one out. And the government then came through the building, baby. The government came through the building and said, yeah, we don't need you, Black one. We got AI. Ha! We got the spirit in the machine. Use your image, your likeness. We gonna use your image, your likeness. You know that there are like mine that are promoting Black love tea. They know it might be working. I'm gonna let y'all listen to more before I get out here. This was just, you know, a shortcast, but I want you to know AI is out here. Get savvy on what you see. Because this AI looks so real. If you don't know what you're looking at, you will swear you are looking at a human being. But they're going to twist the message. Black women, be there for more black men to hate you. Because they're getting ready to really dilute the image of the black woman. And the black man. Why quiet as it's kept? He just don't see it yet. He just don't see it yet. See, they got to make sure people waking up so fast, they got to make sure that these people do not understand how intelligent and wise we are. Oh, baby, they know he rocks the boat, okay? We shuts it down as a. So I'm going to just let y'all listen to this next one. Play two more, but I want y'all to listen. This next AI, and a woman's going to tell a woman to uplift this war that they have started. They still want to degrade the black woman. Get up. Got to keep you in your so-called place. Let's listen to this.
I need to overextend ourselves for people who did not care to vote with us. If y'all find it weird that all of a sudden start to see like all these weird AI videos, using our likeness to express support for different things that we are not in support of, that we didn't say we were in support of, or B, using our likeness to further degrade us by perpetuating harmful stereotypes. So there's one video of this girl who was like sitting down, like making a video, supposed to be a black girl, and she took a bite of a chicken leg and ate the entire chicken leg in one bite. And there was another one of this young girl cussing her mom clean the fuck out, like just going off on her. Let's go, I'm not going on, bitch. Don't make me clock you. I'll clock you into a casket. Clean up this room now. You clean it up. I didn't ask you to birth me, so don't boss me around, oh bitch. Like every chance you get, you old hoe, you old, like over and over and over again. And I'm like, who is this for? I feel like they're just trying to use black women as puppets. Like, if they can't willingly get us to be involved in this, they're gonna figure out a way to put us in this against our will. That seems to be a running theme lately, right? Black women not having bodily autonomy. You know, like the Adriana Smith case where she was declared brain dead in February, but was forced due to whatever laws in the state of Georgia to be on a ventilator so that she can give birth to a baby that was born 1 pound. Mind you, she didn't give birth. They used her as an incubator. So that she can have this baby and then stuck her family with the damn bills.
Let me speak on that really quick. I don't know if you all have heard about the Adriana Smith case, because that's what it is. Because it's a case. They're gonna have a case. They kept this woman who was brain dead, right? Normally your parents or whomever, a custodian of you, your husband or whoever, if you go in the hospital, you become brain dead, they'll come out and say, she's brain dead, or he's gonna be, just a vegetable. I mean, we can keep him on the machines, but basically you just paying to pump, electricity into his body. He's there, his body's there, but he's not there. Do you know they kept this woman, a black woman, a black woman, Adriana Smith. Her parents did not want to keep her in that vegetative state. She was pregnant, y'all. We have always been used as scientific projects. They've always used us, especially the black woman. They kept this woman's body alive. They said they was going to birth the baby, right? They kept her body alive. But do you know the reason why they decided to birth the baby? To go ahead and let the baby come out? Yeah. The baby wasn't ready, first and foremost. Because I know you're going to have some black men that just can't understand. They ain't going to get it through their head. The baby was still developing. And they kept a dead body alive until they could try to make the baby, sustainable, right? They birthed the baby or did a C-section because the body started to rot, to deteriorate. That's right. She was being used as a science project, my brothers and sisters, a black woman. A science project. They brought life from a dead corpse. I want you to take that in. You see, even when you are on a journey of health, they normally say, eat more vegetables, eat more of life, of living things, life. They try to tell you, get away from the meat. You know what I'm saying? Lay low. It's hard for all of us. You know what I'm saying? I seen who went to the barbecue. Carmen Cook. I know that barbecue be smelling good, so we eat a little meat. But they say don't eat too much meat because it's the life ain't there no more. So they promote us to eat vegetables and fruits, and because there's life still in it, even if you pick it. Hell, you can go to the grocery store, get you a cabbage or some lettuce, cut it up, and have the little stub of the lettuce, put it in some water and see what happens. See if some roots won't start growing. And you done ate all the head of the lettuce off. And watch what happens. You can put that bad boy smooth into the ground and it will will regrow. Life. Eat from life. These folks have birthed a baby from death. Ooh. Ooh. I'm not talking about someone who was pregnant and was in, some kind of traumatic car accident or something like that. But they were on the verge of their due date. I want you to understand what I'm saying to you. I want this to be clear. Not someone who was on the verge and they, did an emergency C-section to save the baby. I'm not talking about that. You're saving a baby from someone who just was living. Okay? We have never in history, documented history, kept a woman, a dead body, alive to birth a baby, to wait until a baby is developed enough to birth them. What you doing? What are you doing, America? What are you doing, you scientists? What are you doing, you Frankensteins? And then they had the nerve to turn around and stick her parents with the hospital bills. Don't tell me. Don't put no comments under my post when this is over, men, about they were trying to say the baby. The baby was not even developed, y'all. They forced a life to come from death. I want you to understand, they forced life to come from death. This baby did not hear its mother's heartbeat. This baby, y'all don't realize the significance of what these monsters have done. This baby did not feel or hear its mother's. Carmen, Kim, I just seen vegetable and some meat pop up. That's too funny. I haven't read it yet. This baby didn't hear the mother's heartbeat, the mother's voice. You see, even now, they even make dolls for stuffed animals for children whose mothers pass away with their mother's heartbeats. Because the baby remembers it from the womb. What will this baby know? What will this baby have heard? Silence, darkness, death. You are bringing life from death. A Black woman they have experimented on. Your dad raised you on meat. Yeah, all of us eat meat. Trust and believe. I tried Carmel Kimmy to be a vegetarian for 5 years, but I understand. I understand. I just want y'all to think about that. Bringing life from death, and they didn't do that because I'm sure they had plenty of white women, Spanish women, Puerto Rican women to have died while their babies were, almost developed, somewhat developed. They ain't held them on no machine until their bodies started to rot before they decided to bring that baby into this world. Why you think they did it on a Black woman? The blueprint. But what will this baby possess in its body, in its spirit, in its soul? Of an emptied, hollowed out vessel that couldn't even hear its mother's heartbeat. What connection will that baby have? I want y'all to understand the depths of that case. And that's a real case that just happened last month, I believe. This baby was born. But let me get back to winding this up. I wanted to let y'all know about this AI. Ain't no joke. You see, they need the Black woman. Your government. Yeah, your government. Need the Black woman. Ones that, these men that do not like Black women, have just, just kicked us to the curb, but still want to keep us on the tips of their lips to keep their money, their pocketbooks aligned. Because they need a Black woman, we are the blueprint. We make all colors of children. Do you understand? We are the rainbow. We are the rainbow. Okay? We absorb all the light. We have all of it. And they know it. That's why they had to use a Black woman after the strikes. Put her AI generated Black woman, that is, front and center. And people didn't even know she wasn't real. Yeah. Well, they put the Black man AI in the fields selling hats, in the cotton fields, looking like a new slave off of one of them boats, the Nina, the Pinta, or the Santa Maria. Okay.
Get the heat, I'm staying cool with my solar fan hat. This thing isn't just blocking the sun. These little fans are creating a personal, bug-free breeze. Out in these fields, when the sun is blazing, this hat is an absolute must-have. It's not just a hat, it's a game changer for staying comfortable.
Selling hats. Looking like a whole slave out in the fields. Welcome to the 21st century of we are popped. Huh? They say you Black women don't want to bid for us anymore. We gonna make it do what it do. Oh, we gonna make people think you at home cussing your mamas out when we all know Billy always. We was shocked that we went over Billy's house. Billy was cussing Ann out. We was getting popped in the mouth when we tried to cuss somebody out named Tony or Pat. You know what I'm saying? We get smooth popped in the mouth. Billy and Annie, they was the ones cussing him out, but they didn't flip the script over here. Oh, AI is about to do some damage, y'all. One more. We got an AI monkey. She got a whole page, y'all. An ape.
These AI videos of
Listen to this.
remind me of black caricatures.
Cause my baby daddy think I don't deserve weekend trash custody.
Now, that was a ape with pink hair. And a doggone raccoon. If y'all don't know how they got them images, they always compared black folks to monkeys and gorillas and apes. Y'all already know that. But this raccoon thing, that came from the red pill community. Black man came up with that. Yeah. Man, but you know, now let me rewind real quick. That also was affiliated with the black men, but our brothers adopted the raccoon imagery when talking about the black woman. Y'all did y'all know that? From the red pill community, they were so mad. Yeah, they adopted the raccoon, talking about the black woman. And the roaches, we already know how Carly B got the heat when she wanted to call somebody a roach. Well, don't be sleeping, ladies. These men be using that too on the slide. Yes, indeed. Y'all, I want y'all to stay woke. For real. Because it's about to be on and popping with the propaganda. I believe, black men, you have lost the fight as well. They're probably going to be taking your podcast. Your money's dried up. They're going to be making podcasts with AI. Generated AI podcast with black men degrading a black woman. So you don't need to do it no more. You lost. You have lost it. You better start maneuvering on over to politics, because AI is coming through like a beast on steroids, especially for the black community. You know what I'm saying? Especially for the black community. It's crazy, but it's true. The power of the black woman, the blueprint. I just want to come in today. I know I took a little hiatus, but I wanted to, stop in. We'll be doing a couple more of these series, and I'll be starting some other series up. I'm cooking in the kitchen, y'all. I want y'all to stay tuned. And some of y'all might, come across this. I am real. This is not AI. I have to, put that disclaimer out there right now. Please go back and look at some of my videos. And let me give you a hint for everyone who might think or might get hoodwinked with these AI videos. Look here. Pay attention to the hand movements, to the small details. And black men, I know y'all ain't used to paying attention to the details, but you're going to have to wake up, wise up. Pay attention to the details, because it's always a glitch in the matrix. There's always a glitch in the matrix. You will know AI, because they are not us. I appreciate everyone who has stopped in. I appreciate Carmen, Kimmy, Kim, Exandria, August, the Queen, I believe I seen up here. Everybody who stopped through the building, thank you. And I would address this question before I get out of here, but I choose not to, because it's most likely a bot or a man acting as posing, with these fake avatars Y'all be safe out here. It's about to get dangerous. I'm out, and much, much love.